Eight U.S. civilians have reportedly been killed in Afghanistan. Officials at the Department of Defense are confirming that an explosion occurred Wednesday on Forward Operating Base Chapman. FOB Chapman is located in eastern Afghanistan's Khost province along the border with Pakistan. Officials say there are wounded but did not have a definitive number as to how many. They also say that no ISAF or U.S. military personnel were killed or wounded in the attack. Stay tuned to the Pentagon channel for more details. Despite reports of that bombing, the U.S. Army and Air Force are working together to ensure better security in Afghanistan. Air Force Staff Sergeant Joy Meek explains.
Members of the Georgia Air National Guard teamed up with soldiers from the 48th Infantry Brigade in eastern Afghanistan to help coordinate air support for battlefield operations. The Guardsmen are Joint Terminal Attack Controllers, or JTACs. The JTACs will also help gather intelligence and plan contingencies. Many of the Georgia Airmen served with the 48th in Iraq, supporting the brigade's former 108th Armor Regiment. Air Force Staff Sergeant Joy Meek, Bagram Airfield, Afghanistan.
There's a new commander of the Joint IED Defeat Organization. Deputy Defense Secretary William Lynn presided over a change of command ceremony Wednesday. Lieutenant General Michael Oates took charge from Lieutenant General Thomas Metz, who's retiring after 38 years of service.
IEDs remain a clear and present danger, a threat to our mission there and therefore our security here.
I know we have been successful when young soldiers, Marines, sailors, and airmen deploy better equipped, better trained, and confident that they can survive and beat the IED.
As a team, we can make a significant headway in this complex problem, and I look forward to working with you.
Secretary Lynn said JIDO will continue to move along 3 lines of operation: attacking networks, devising devices to defeat IEDs, and training forces to counter the threat. An executive order from President Obama regarding classified national security information. It allows for the declassification of records with a permanent historical value, except for information that might reveal a human intelligence source or key weapons designs. The order also states the terms under which information may be classified. The 3 classification levels that information can fall under, top secret, secret, and confidential, will remain in effect. It also names which branch of government has the authority to classify information. And soldiers from the 305th PSYOPs visited downtown Basra City, Iraq to search for counterfeit money. Private First Class David Graves explains how the teams are working with locals to collect fake cash.
The markets of downtown Basra City are facing a battle on paper. Counterfeit Iraqi and U.S. money has made its way to the streets and is circulating throughout the city. Sergeant Thomas Jones is just one of the PSYOP soldiers trying to determine where the money is coming from and how to stop it.
We wanted to talk to the people about counterfeit money, find out where they felt it was coming from, and hopefully get a few samples of the counterfeit money that they've been getting.
We're not here to arrest anybody.
The 305th PSYOPs unit come to Basra City about 3 times a week to hand out counterfeit pens to test the bills.
If it turns black, it's fake.
And to collect fake money from the merchants.
You got the counterfeit pens in here? Well, counterfeit money in general just destroys the whole value of the money. And especially now with a lot of corruption being present, it makes it very hard for us to do reconstruction and stabilize the economy out here when all this fake money is coming to the area. Yeah.
Jones says Iraqis usually hand over the fake cash willingly.
And I can take this too?
So far, his team has collected over $1,600 US and 275,000 Iraqi dinar. For the 34th Red Bull Infantry Division, I'm Private David Graves.
Coming up ahead on Around the Services Simulated Ride, 2 Marines get a chance to drive one of the world's famous bullet trains. But first, changes down the road. We sit down with Pacific Air Force's new commander to talk about how joint basing is making military operations more efficient.